The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Checking out Oklahoma City, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Hey, the way the Warriors were able to outperform the rest of the NBA last year, they put up huge numbers, win 67 games. How much extra pressure?
We've got basketball at Oracle Arena, the home of the Warriors in Oakland, California. Live on 2K Sports. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now the Thunder with it. You go back to before last season with Durant. He was set to lead Team USA to their tournament, but had to withdraw from the team club.
And, you know, withdrawing, Kevin, might have been the right play to keep him healthy. He still ended up on the shelf a good while last year, but I still think it was the right decision on his part.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. The drive by Bogut. Curry outside, and that one's good. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him. Ibaka,
wide open, he fires. Another miss by Ibaka. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Durant dishes to Westbrook. No good. Nice D from Bogut.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot. There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Westbrook with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Westbrook passes to Ibaka. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. Barnes against Durant. Barnes kicks to Thompson. That's good. Thompson's got 5.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
Here is Durant after the made shot from Klay Thompson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
It's Curry outside. Westbrook with the nice D there. Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
Wow. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks, Doris.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
From deep. Thunder with the rebound. Durant's got 3 rebounds now in this one. For 3. Westbrook, no good. Warriors have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And it's Thompson again missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Cantor checked in for Oklahoma City. Waiters comes in for Roberson.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Curry against Westbrook. Will it go? The shot, no good. The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And both free throws good for Waiters. Gets it off. No good. And that does it for the first quarter. Oklahoma City. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, he told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry, and tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Consider how the Thunder are doing, guys. What do you think?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another, as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Durant and Collison at the 3 and the 4. And it's Cantor in at the 5 down low. The Thunder with the lead. And watching Nick Collison, he makes all the hustle plays, all the little plays, the things that really will not show up in a score sheet, stat sheet. For over a decade, he's had that role and embraced it.
And Kevin, the other thing he does as a veteran is a coach knows what he's going to get. He doesn't make the mistakes that some players make. And while he's not going to be a great scorer in the post or a high-flying rim protector, this game really is built on intelligence and toughness. And so positioning for charges, making open mid-range jump shots, all the unsung things that help a team win games.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Westbrook kicks to Cantor. Westbrook with a screen for Cantor. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. And 12 points for Kevin Durant.
And good passing, the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money. That's no doubt. The Thunder have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Jumps up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
Curry, good.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Down low. And Cantor throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is. You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Now here's Waiters. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Collison dishes to Durant. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Durant's got 12 now in this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Curry. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. Curry against Westbrook. Outside for Durant. Drills the three-pointer. Durant's got 19 points.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
No good on the buzzer beater. And we're through.
Yes, Kevin.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to...
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. And it's Bogut in at the 5 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
And here we go with Westbrook running. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Now, here's Green. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside for Curry. Shot clock at 5. No good.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Kevin Durant.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Thompson for the triple. And it's Thompson again missing.
And for Westbrook, he had some high praise. Allen Iverson said he's a huge fan of Westbrook and sees so much of himself in him, mostly due to how they play with heart. I'll tell you the other thing, Allen Iverson I always felt was the most intimidating small guard in that honor.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
The offensive rebound. The 19-footer is on the money. Westbrook's got 8 points.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up. You know, I was thinking back to that Iverson quote on Westbrook. They play with that same fire. The styles in which they play are different, but you can see the intensity is the same between them.
Here's Roberson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Green with the block. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Enes Kanter's checked in for Oklahoma City. Augustine comes in for Andre Robertson. Here's Augustine. Goes up off the inbound. Shot off the pick. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Off target from three-point range.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Game.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those. And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
The Thunder shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Kevin Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Thunder leading by 7. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Westbrook with a wide open look. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. 14 points for Russell Westbrook.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
That's good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Outside for Durant. Rebounded by Bogut.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Get it! What a shot!
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Augustine with it. And Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. And it's Augustine in at point guard.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Thompson misses.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, and as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Curry outside. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Augustine with it, picked up by Thompson. There's the screen. Shot off the pick. And he overshot that one, missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Launches a 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade and get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Bogut drops them both. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Screen by Ibaka. They set the screen. Durant attacking. Here's Adams. Durant kicks to Ibaka. Hits the jumper in space. Ibaka's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Guys, it's their hard work inside that has them out in front, but they can't let off now. They've got to keep it going.
Green. That drops.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Warriors trail by 3. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
It seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
And the Thunder making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They lead by 3. 1:50 left to play here in the 4th. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Roberson from 13. And it's Westbrook missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. In D. Allen's position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Thompson with the bucket.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to three-point shots.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. The score knotted at 49. There's 1:34 left here in the fourth quarter. And the Thunder making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
It's stolen by Green. A shot by Thompson, no one's around. Another 3 for Golden State. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here's Curry. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Warriors lead by 3. The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Westbrook, no good.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Thompson from long range. Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Clark, a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Outside, Green.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 3. 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nails it!
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Here's Cantor. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Thompson. And the Warriors miss again.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. It's Curry outside. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams in these few minutes of basketball pan out. And it's the Warriors to start out. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for Oklahoma City right now, inside you've got Ibaka and Canner. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Durant in at the small forward position.
The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
Curry dishes to Thompson. And Thompson sends it back. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala. Such a wide open look. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Here's Roberson. He's covered by Iguodala. For the finish, throws down the breakaway jam.
How about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Oklahoma City's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Roberson. And that's now 18 points for Russell Westbrook. And so here is Golden State. Outside, Green. It's stolen by Ibaka. By Thompson. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Canner. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Warriors running again. Here's the 3. Curry can't get it to go. Here's Oklahoma City now. Curry with the steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Screen by Bogut. It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Iguodala outside. The 3 won't fall. Called here, the Thunder decide to talk it over. From deep three-point range. And another overtime is in store for us. This one has been extremely tight. Great action all game long. We'll see now if fatigue, guys, plays a factor. That's the question. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. It is going to be very interesting to see if those adjustments swing this overtime period in one direction or the other. Kevin, back to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris. The Warriors trail. Outside Curry. Here's Bogut. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. That's now 8 points for Serge Ibaka. The drive by Thompson, and there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Westbrook against Thompson. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Adams. And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
That was a critical trip to the stripe. They have a 2-possession lead now.
Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by Adams. And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line. It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Taking 2 shots. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the...
Yes, thank you, Kevin. Russell,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's Kevin Durant. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried. And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the